fresh on the mountain. I will be guiding you through a gentle whole body practice, a very short practice. To begin with, you'll need 1, 2, maybe 3 blankets, just depending on your body. We'll be starting in hero's pose. So if you normally need blocks for your for hero's pose, then you'll probably need 2 or 3 blankets. Everyone else will just need 1. You'll take your blanket and fold it so it's kind of short, and then place it at the back edge of your mat. You'll come in front of your blanket, bring your knees together, and then bring your feet apart. Take your hands, move your calf flesh apart, and then go ahead and sit back onto your blankets. So your hips should be on the edge of the blanket. Your toes, you want your toes pointing straight back so they're not flaring out to the side. You may need to open up your knees if there's a little bit too much pressure on your knees, but if you can, try to bring your knees together. Hands can just rest on your thighs. You can have your palms up if you'd like. And just close your eyes, and we'll just take 2, 3, maybe 4 breaths here. Last couple of breaths. If your eyes are closed, gently flicker them open. We will remain in hero's pose and take a twist here. So your left hand comes onto your right knee. Your right hand reaches around, and you try to grab onto the edge of your blankets. Sit up as tall as you can, pull your belly in. Inhale. On your exhale, twist from your navel and your ribs, and then turn your head and look over your right shoulder. Now, externally rotate both shoulders, pull both shoulder blades together. Again, inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist from the belly button and the ribs. Open up the shoulders. Look a little bit further behind you. And release. Other side, right hand comes onto the left knee. Left hand reaches behind you and grabs onto the blankets. Sit up as tall as you can. Inhale. Exhale, twist from your belly, twist from the ribs. Turn your head and look over your left shoulder. Now externally rotate both shoulders open and pull your shoulder blades together. Again, inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, twist from your mid-spine. Open up your shoulders, externally rotating, and look a little bit further behind you. And slowly unwind. 1 more breath in hero's pose. Keep your blanket or blankets where they are, and then swing your feet off to the side, come onto your buttocks, and sit down on the edge of your blankets. So your hips are slightly higher than the rest of your legs, and we're helping tilt the pelvis forward. So a little Dandasana to get the blood rushing back to the legs. If you can, get your hands down to the floor. If your hips are too elevated and you can't reach the floor, put your hands on your blankets behind you. And then go ahead and flex all 10 toes back towards your face. Try to spread all of your toes. Kick your heels forward. Suck your kneecaps up into your thighs. Pull your belly button in. And then without sticking your rib cage out, externally rotate the shoulders and pull the shoulder blades together. Again, flex all 10 toes back toward your face, spreading the toes. Kick through your heels. Suck the kneecaps up. Pull your navel in and externally rotate the shoulders. And release. All right, go ahead and set your blankets off to the side and come onto all fours. We're stacking shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Lightly engage your belly, elongate through the spine. Try not to let the head drop. Keep the head attached to the spine. Inhale, see if you can get a little bit longer in the spine. On your exhale, you're going to turn to the right and look at your right heel. At the same time, lift your right hip towards your right shoulder. Inhale back through center, long spine. Exhale, bend to the left. Look at your left heel and lift your left hip up towards your left shoulder. One more round. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, bend to the right. Lift the right hip up. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend to the left, lifting the left hip up. Inhale back through center. Stay for your exhale. On your next inhale, we'll take an arch. Inhale, pull the heart forward, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, push your spine towards the ceiling, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale to arch. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. Pivot your right foot behind you and extend your left foot to the edge of your mat. You may or may not want to tuck your right toes under. You're going to sit back onto your right heel, and then we're just going to extend the arms forward. Some of you, the forehead will touch the floor. Don't worry if your forehead doesn't touch the floor. We're looking for a nice stretch along the inside of the left leg. So a few breaths here. One more breath. Go ahead and walk your upper body up. Release the back toes if you tuck them under. Bring your right hand out to the side. Keep your left foot flat, left foot straight. Right arm stretches up towards the ceiling. So as this modified side plank, take a moment to find your balance. Pull your waistband in, engage the inner thighs, and keep reaching down through the outside of the left foot. Broaden the collarbone. Now from here, trying to keep your stability, just come onto the right fingertips and then realign everything. We're going to use the breath to flow a little bit. On your inhale, we come up and reverse the arms. Without collapsing, exhale and lower back down. So using the abdominals. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, coming back. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now you're going to bring that right palm flat, bring more weight into the right hand, and lift the left leg off of the floor. Trying to shorten the left side of your waist, kick through your heel, and activate your right armpit. Some of you can stay here if you want. You can bend your leg, grab your foot behind you, and then kick your foot into the palm of your hand, pulling your bow, pulling your heart forward. With control, without letting your leg fling, slowly extend that leg back out, and then come back to your tabletop. I'm just going to flip around so my back isn't facing you. We'll go to the other side. This time you'll swing your left leg behind you and extend your right leg to the back of your mat. Right foot is flat. If you want, tuck the toes under, sit your hips back to your heel. Keep this right leg nice and straight, and then extend the arms forward, reaching those arms forward. Maybe the forehead touches, maybe it doesn't. Nice stretch for the inside of the right leg, right groin. And we're here for a few breaths. big breath. Go ahead and slowly walk the upper body up. Left hand comes to the floor. Extend through that right leg, right foot flat, right arm to the sky. If you want, release the back toes. It's a little more challenging when you untuck the left toes. And then find the stability. Pull the waistband in, engage the inner thighs, and reach down through the outside of the right foot. Open up the chest. And then come onto the left fingertips and readjust. Find the stability. All right, we flow. Inhale, reverse the arms. And exhale without collapsing, with control, come back down. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Come onto a flat palm on your left hand. Put some weight into that left hand, activate the left armpit, and float the right leg off of the floor. Shortening the right side of your waist and kicking through your right heel. Some of you will stay, work on stability. If you want a challenge, bend your leg. Kick your right foot into the palm of your hand. Pull your heart forward. All right, with stability, slowly re-extend that leg and then come back to tabletop. All right, from here, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. As always, when you get to your dog, move it around, pedal out the legs. Maybe do some deep knee bends, lifting the hips high. Good. Let's work our dog for a few moments. Take a look at your hands, spreading your hands, anchor through all of your fingers, press down through your palms. Try not to just keep the weight in the heel of the palm, so really work through your fingers, especially pressing down through the thumbs. Lift out of the shoulders, broaden the shoulders. Try not to lock your elbow joints. And then come on up to your tippy toes with both heels off of the floor. Go through those arms again, press down through your hands, lift out of your shoulders. Keep your heels up, bend both knees. Tilt your tailbone high to the sky. Keeping a nice long spine, slowly straighten your legs and reach your heels towards the mat. And then try to just stay in your dog without moving, without shifting, without adjusting for just a couple of breaths. Go ahead and look forward, shift forward to a plank and upper push-up. With or without the knees, hug your elbows to your ribs, slowly lower down. Release the toes. All right, we're going to set up for a few rounds of Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. So slide your hands back. You want the tips of your fingers in line with the tips of your shoulders. And then squeeze your elbows in. We don't want the elbows to wing out. So elbows touch the side of your body. Activate your legs, lift your kneecaps off of the floor. And then inhale, lift your chest off of the floor. Belly button stays down. Squeeze your elbows in. And just like we did at the beginning of class, externally rotate the shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades together. Lift your chest. If it's okay for your neck, drop your head back. And lower down. Relax for a moment. And we go again. Lift your kneecaps off of the floor. Squeeze your elbows in. Lift your chest up. Externally rotate the shoulders, pull the shoulder blades together, pull your heart forward, maybe drop the head back. And release. One more time. Activate the legs, kneecaps off of the floor, elbows in, lift the chest up, coming up. Externally rotate the shoulders, lift the chest, look up, and release. All right, extend your right arm straight up from your shoulder. We'll open up the chest, open up the right shoulder. Left hand stays planted. Pick up your left foot and roll towards your right arm. All right, if anybody needs a little bit more, you can bend both knees up. If you want a little bit more, you can reach behind you, try to grab on. Try to interlace the hands. But for most of us, this is enough. Just a couple more breaths. One more breath. And slowly come on back to your belly. We'll go to the other side. Extend your left arm out straight from your shoulder. Right hand plants down. Pick up your right foot and roll towards your left arm. Again, if anybody needs a little bit more, you can bend both knees up towards the ceiling. If you still need a little bit more, you can reach back and interlace your hands, but just go to where you need to go, what's right for you. And we're here for a few moments, taking nice deep breaths. One more breath. And slowly roll back onto your belly. Push yourself up, come into a child's pose. This version will have the hands at our feet so we can round our spine, giving a nice counter stretch to the spine after being on our stomachs. One more breath. All right. Slowly roll it through your spine. Sit off to one side. Extend your legs out in front of you. And we'll take ourselves down to the floor. Some of you are welcome to just lie down right away. If you want a little bit of abdominal work, arms out in front of you or arms next to your ears. And we roll all the way down. Shoulders and head touch very last. All right, we'll go ahead and close our class out with figure 4 stretch and a spine twist. We'll start on the right side. Right ankle crosses over the left knee. Pull your legs towards you. Right hand threads through the legs. And you can either grab behind your thigh or grab on top of the left shin. Relax your left foot, allow it to be passive, but flex your right foot. Let's take a little rock to the left, activating the stretch a little bit more. One more breath. We're going to continue rolling over to the left. We'll take our spine twist. Right arm can extend out. Make sure the right shoulder is on the floor. And those of you that want to deepen the stretch on the right outer hip, you're going to extend your right leg straight, If you can reach, you can grab onto your left foot, outside of your left foot. And a good 3 breaths here. Let's do one more breath. And slowly roll back onto your back. Realign your pelvis, and we'll go to the other side. Left leg crosses over the right. Pull your legs to you. Thread your left arm through your legs. Interlace your hands behind your thigh or on top of your shin. Relax your right foot completely. Flex your left foot to activate the stretch. Breathe deeply. We're going to take a little rock towards the right side, deepening the stretch on the left outer hip. One more breath. Keep rolling all the way over towards the left, and we'll come into our spine twist. Extend your left arm out. Make sure your left shoulder is on the floor. And again, those of you that want to tap into the outside of the left leg a little bit more, you can extend that left leg straight, and if you can reach, grab onto the left, outside of the left foot. One more breath. Slowly come on back to your backs and set up for Shavasana. Extending your legs out. Make sure you have a little space between the legs. Rock side to side. You can even use your hands to make sure your buttocks flesh is nice and loose and relaxed. Wiggle the hips a little bit, relaxing the hip flexors. Let the feet naturally fall out to the side. Palms face up. Gently tuck your shoulder blades underneath you, opening up the chest. Make sure your feet and legs are relaxed. Your hips, your torso is relaxed. Arms, shoulders. Make sure your jaw and tongue are relaxed. Your cheeks, your eyeballs, eyelids, your forehead relaxed. And allow yourself to drift off for a few moments. bring some awareness back to your body. You can wiggle fingers and toes. Gently rock the head side to side. And then go ahead and roll onto your right side. Stay there for a moment. Turning your face towards the floor, gently push yourself up. I hope you enjoyed this short, gentle practice. I really hope to see you guys in person very soon. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.